just a little bit.
Here's the yard as we have it right now. I have a video on this staircase where I go over more of the process of facing it. But this video is going to cover these little concrete squares and how I went about doing that. And then next we're going to have a video on a shirtless child. No, we're going to have a video on the gravel and the landscaping and the borders and stuff. And hopefully by then this grass will have filled in so we won't have dead spots. Optimally, you have a stake on that corner and that corner for every single corner. So you got 8 stakes per square. And yes, that is a broken down car in my way. Here's what we have. We have a bunch of boxes. These boxes happen to be 42 inches the one way and 46.5 the other way. This slopes down this way. The general rule is to do a 1/4 inch per foot. So we got 3.5 feet. So what is that? A little like 7/8 of an inch by math. I personally didn't slope it that much. I'm a little less than that. I'm about 5/8 of an inch. But it slopes down that way. And these ones actually step. So they're dropping down 3 inches, 3 inches, 3 inches because I got enough of a grade change to justify doing a step like that. And then the gap in between these, so it'll be a 4.5 inch gap from concrete to concrete. So you got a 2x4 that stakes spacing it out another 1.5 inches and another 2x4. Between these steps and the landing down at the bottom, this is kind of a problem area because a lot of times this tends to sink and separate a little bit, either sink or pull away from it. So we got rebar, so that way it'll stay kind of one unit after it's all poured. Once again, sponsored by Concrete Taxi. Got the whole family, even the little guy, shoveling. Not the whole family, she's not doing anything. Everyone else is working. Oh, she's cutting boards. What do you think, Royce? Good? Yeah. Should we just put a broom on it and walk away?
No, we have to finish doing this.
Oh. Tappy tap tap. So this pad is sloping down this way, so when I'm floating it, I kind of want to drag this up that way, because otherwise this stuff at the top will go below the form, the stuff at the bottom will bulge above the form. It's important to float these lines out from the edger. Otherwise, when you go broom it and it dries and everything, you can still actually see them. So you got to really kind of massage them back in. So right here is a little ugly spot in the edge. There's a lot more of it right here. So the easiest way to deal with that is to come out here where you made a line on the edger, scrape a little bit of this cream, and then put it in. It's a lot easier to fix this stuff than it is this stuff when it's hard. Personally, I like taking a hand broom and brooming right around just on the edges, just where you put your edger. Do that and it kind of gets in that crack or that joint a little bit better. And when you broom the rest of it, you don't have to worry about trying to squeeze that big broom into this little tiny edge. Get the handle really low to the ground when you're pushing it. And at the very end, kind of pop it up so the bristles can kind of change directions and pull it back.
I know I saw you take one out very first. I don't know.
That was that red one. I got this spiky one, but then...
Hey, we need to go to the trash, take these pieces too. See, this, I broke the one I was going across though. I got the bottom.
Definitely looks better after taking some time to strip the forms and get the dirt about where it needs to go. This is actually going to be a drain. So we got some borders going up on both sides of everything. We're going to put a contrasting color like a dark gravel or something in between the borders and the grass, and we got to reseed that area. But this is a good chunk of it done.
Dad, sometime I'm going to be strong enough to just take one hit as it's done. Get this whole entire thing down.
Don't abuse my tree.